we had this wide range bar. So this bar that was coming down on March 9th, many people, or well, during the week of March 9th, I still remember all the people wondering if Bitcoin is even going to survive. And so, which is kind of interesting. So I've got a daily inside, I got a daily wide range bar here. That's what this equilibrium, but this is the weekly one. So you can see once the price had moved up, this is an upper trend line. This is the lower trend line on the higher time frame. Here you can get a look at that. So that's how I have that drawn, right? So it almost seems like it was a manipulation, right, of the trend. This is why I don't put a lot of stock in trend lines, if we just go according to this, right? You can imagine once the price had moved up here, imagine all the buying, everyone's like, holy smokes, man, the price is obviously very bullish, right? So there's got to be some sort of a shakeout, and that's likely what it was, is some sort of a shakeout. But you get this wide range bar, and this is what gives it away. We take the body where the majority of the volume is at, between the open and the close. Here's equilibrium, and then there's price closing above it right there, very, very clear. And then you can see we get another higher high. And just imagine too, for people looking to go short, looking at the 3 drive, so it's very uniform, 1, 2, 3, right? It's the uniformity of that. And then this pin bar, right? I bet you this put a lot of people on alert. But here, had I been looking at this, but I was mainly paying attention to XRP. But I think this may coincide with XRP because this wasn't that long ago. This is a few weeks ago. I think actually this was before XRP, which kind of would maybe have given us some hope for XRP, because if you remember the video I did for XRP about it closing above its equilibrium. But anyway, it closed and we never got to close back below, and then price swept out the low of this candle. So you can imagine the liquidity, at least the people looking to cover their long positions would put their stops below the weekly low, because weekly low, hey, there's a lot of liquidity that forms below a low like that, and then you can see it just runs below, takes it out below equilibrium, and that's where price is bought, and continuation is now put us up now right around getting close to 10,000. So I thought this was really interesting. So let's take a look at the daily. If I'm talking too fast, my apologies. I just want to make these videos just really short and sweet and concise. So here's the daily. As you can see, there's 50%. So I'm marking this big wide range bar. And once it comes up, so it consolidates a little bit here, and then it comes up and it strikes the 50%, wicks through it, and then goes into a little bit more consolidation, then explodes up out of it, closes up out of it on the daily, and then the following day closes up. So now we're just like, man, you can see the strength of the buyers coming in, right? So there's that close, and then there's this retrace, a nice, really deep retrace, right? Which is, we've already had 2 significant closes, one above the daily wide range bar and one on the daily the weekly wide range bar, and then it was in this leg that we get the weekly close, and then ultimately you see how it acts as resistance somewhat here, and now it's acting as support, and then price basically rocketed away. This is that area where the stops had accumulated, and then price came back and swept out any of the liquidity that was sitting here. All right, and then that was it. I mean, it's pretty clear, and I like the crypto markets because they really just adhere to these concepts, equilibrium concepts, very, very closely. All right, thanks.